time. Brothers.
What they done. Is that on the rate? It's supposed to be there. Is that supposed to be showing?
His menu supposed to be running, right? At the corner of the screen. Yeah, hit record.
I think it's on the wrong setting. Oh, there we are. This one I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. That's what. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for that red. I like that before. Okay.
You know what? No.
Okay, Shalom, shalom. We are the GMS branch of North Carolina. No, we are the Hebrew Israelites who come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked and sinful queen, spiritually known as Babylon, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, spiritually known as Nineveh and Rome 2.0. But without further ado, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. And we would like to give a double honors to our beloved apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to doctrine, and peace, love, and salutations to the elect.
That's right. Another beautiful Saturday. Tawadi Ba'ashem Shah, first and foremost, for putting His Spirit up, to come up, for making us come out here to teach the 100% truth according to the Bible, man. His blessed word. You start off with Luke 17:26. Because the events, the things that's going on in the earth now, was going on during the time of Noah, man. And what Noah did, he prophesied about it before it happened.
All right, this is the book of Luke 17:26 reads, and as in it, as Salakia. All right, this is Luke 17:26.
Right.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Right, Lord Yahweh Shah says, so was in the days of Noah, right? So Lord Yahweh Shah, who you even call Jesus Christ, is about to give a comparison about what was going on during the time of Noah and what's going on in these times that we're living in now, of the last days of the last days. Yeah.
Right? 27 reads, they did eat.
Yep.
They drank.
Right, just like how people are doing now. They have these restaurants, these at these bars. They're eating and drinking, not giving a care in the world, right? Think everything's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm. They married wives.
Right.
They were given in marriage.
Right. In the past couple of weeks, you see nothing but marriages, man. You know, of marriage couples, different weddings.
Well, you can't be in Warsaw. There's a big wedding that's going on down in the park.
Right. So you can't make this up, man. That was the same thing going on during the time of Noah, man. And then, of course, marriage itself, you know what I'm saying, is intercourse. You know, because that's how a man and a woman is joined together, you know what I'm saying, through intercourse, man. And a lot of it is adultery, like it was back during the time of Noah. There was a lot of adultery going on back then, too. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Got it.
Yes, the points, man. Hey, can you imagine when Isaiah 41 comes to play? So that, I need a certificate from the government to say that I'm married to you. That shit can go out the fucking window. This can go out the window because only be called by thy name and take away thy reproach. They're not gonna care about going out to just a piece.
You said something about
you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't give a fuck if you got it or not.
And getting married, they're not gonna care about that in that time.
Right. That's right.
No, we gotta go down and get married.
You know?
Right.
All right? They were given in marriage
Right.
until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right. We're building a spiritual ark now. And that spiritual ark is almost complete, man. And the elect of the nation of Israel is the only one that's invited up in there by the Lord, man. Just like Noah and his family, okay, and the selected animals were going to the ark was the one that was invited to go in there in that time, man, because he was the elect of his time.
And the flood came and destroyed them all.
Right, and back then it was actual water, so it was a giant waterfall, so to speak, from out the sky. You know, everybody got flooded out, everybody got drowned. A lot of our people got ate by them sea creatures. You know what I'm saying? Leviathans. You know, they was snacked for the sea creatures, man. So you best believe there was feasting while the water was rising. And a lot of our people can't swim. You know, or even if they could, they can't swim away from no beach, no sea creatures. So there was food for that. So now they're fuel for the fire. In these times that we're living in now, man, they're gonna get zapped, and they're gonna get be missile food. When the Lord put the spirit on these different countries to shoot off that missiles, man.
Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot.
Right. Also, Lord Yahweh says, also, it was like that during the time of Lot. Because Lot warned his family after the angels gave him the warning. All right. And guess what? His son-in-laws didn't believe. His wife ultimately really didn't believe because she looked bad. You know? So she was faithless, man. So she got disintegrated, or she got turned to a pillar of salt that's still there to this day. That's what Lord Yahweh said in that same chapter to remember Lot's wife, man. Uh-oh.
He makes great points, bro. He makes great points.
I feel the spirit.
Because like Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
And that it was destroyed for its sodomy.
Yep.
Men with men, women and women.
Yep.
And those things are back now in a high weight. Like I remember back here 2 years ago, there was it probably still is in every city in America, but in New York, they had these dudes that was like regular dudes, but they were sodomites. Like the Bloods and the Crips.
Yeah.
They were an actual gang.
Yeah,
And
that's
they was
right.
going. You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
I
was
do.
going around, you know, raping
men.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Putting them in trunks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Putting them in vans.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's facts. Yeah.
Right? Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought,
Right.
they sold.
Right. Just like people are doing now, they're selling their merchandise. Okay, they're selling what they make. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got these different buildings being built, different cul-de-sacs, different neighborhoods. You know, causing a whole lot of deforestation, by the way. Building all these daggone shopping centers and neighborhoods, you destroying all the doggone trees, man. But that's the devil for you. You got it, bro.
Right? Right. All right, they planted, they build,
Right.
but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom,
Right.
it rained fire and brimstone
Right.
from heaven.
Right. The same day that Lot, his daughter, and his wife at first went up out of Sodom and Gomorrah, it rained fire and brimstone, man. You see that? It destroyed 5 major cities, man. Sodom, Gomorrah, Zeboim, Zor, and Atma, man. 5 wicked ass cities, and our people was up in there following the customs of the heathens, and they got destroyed right along with them. They got burned to a crisp. And to this very day, it's well documented that landmass is still there, but it increased with radiation, man. So that proves that it actually happened. And Lot's wife is still there. The pillar of salt.
And those same cities are back here today.
Yep.
America overall, look inside of America. You got Atlanta, yo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You ever been to
Yeah.
the first time I ever been there, bro?
Right.
It was like some dude, like he just struck the street corner.
Yeah.
Went into a shop. I never forget. He pointed a red dress. Dude put on a red dress. The mirror was like, nah, and walked on out.
What?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
area all out there, man. So the cities are back today.
Yep. Don't chop in.
Right? Yeah. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom,
Right.
it rained fire and brimstone
Right.
from heaven.
Right. It's going to be the same thing for Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. All right. This place is going to be hit with fire and brimstone for the missiles and the laser beams from the chariots, which you even call UFOs, man. And then guess what? People are seeing them more and more, so you can't hide it, man. As a matter of fact, they said it was actually angels inside the so-called UFOs, man. So-called black men, so-called angels, man. So this place is done, man. This place is over. It's finished. We ain't got too much longer in this place. So brothers and sisters, hold on, man.
I'm saying I'm wrong with the quiet.
No,
Say
no,
problem.
but you know,
Because I saw an article this morning where this almost 20 years ago, this NASA woman committed suicide,
oh, boy.
and she was like, you know, if something happens to me, you know, she told her mom to start a wrongful death, like, you know, why she, you know, we think that she was deleted because this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
It just made me think. Because she said she actually saw some things when they call it UFOs.
Yeah.
And she was told not to talk about it.
Right.
So you can just imagine what she see.
Yep.
So-called black men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know, so-called white woman seeing that.
Yeah.
Yo, that like blew her mind.
Right.
You can treat them like this, and you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Probably glowing, eyes glowing, angry, pointing back like, yeah, we gonna beat you, man. You going down.
Inside.
Yeah.
On an orange couch, blown to pieces.
Right.
Right? This is the book of Luke 12:49 reads,
Right.
I am come to send fire on the earth.
Right. That's what the Lord is going to do when he returns the second time, man. We were able to call Jesus Christ,
How you
the
been?
so-called black man.
All right.
He says when he comes the second time, he's going to bring fire on the earth, man. Which what? Meaning he's going to zap the majority of the people to powder, man. And you're going to feel every single second of that hit, that concentrated, unimaginable degrees fire, man. You got the missiles, the warheads, you know, you got to look forward to that too.
Right? And what will I if it be already kindled?
Right, the Lord says, what will I if it already be kindled? I mean, that how the Lord wish it's going to be more on fire when he returns, because he's coming to bring more fire, man. See, that's the part of the Lord's wish, man. When you even call Jesus Christ the same one that you say is not about love, hugs, kisses. Now, he said when he comes back, he's going to do a whole lot of slaying, man. He's going to do a whole lot of deletion. After that, get Isaiah 6. Read that first.
Okay, you want Matthew?
Yeah.
Matthew 1?
No, Matthew 2.
Shalom, brother.
10 to 34. Okay, yeah. Reads, Matthew 10 to 34 reads, think not that I have come to send peace on earth.
Right.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right, the Lord says he ain't come back to send no peace, man. So what is this false doctrine about how when the Lord returns, he's coming back to bring some peace and hugs and flowers, man? Well, that ain't according to the Bible. The Lord says he's coming to bring the opposite of peace, which is what? Destruction, man. As a matter of fact, I can get Isaiah, get Revelation 1:7. Okay? Because the scripture says when the Apostle John saw the return of Lord Yahweh Shai, he says all kindreds wailed because of him, man. Everybody was afraid when he saw Lord Yahweh Shai was standing on that fathership, man. But you know he's going to come back and bring a whole lot of destruction, man. He's going to be an angry so-called black man from the tribe of Judah.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 66 and 15.
Right.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Right. Behold, the Lord will come with fire. That's a prophecy of the Bible, man. And what he's going to do, that fire is the ultimate cleanser agent, man. But this place is defiled and unclean. I don't know what, man. That's why the Lord is going to bring the greatest destruction, man. For the wickedest kingdom ever built, man. You got a special destruction just for you.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire
That's right.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Right, and his chariots like a whirlwind, the so-called UFOs or the so-called spaceships, and they're gonna come in perfect formation, man. And it's gonna be thousands upon thousands of them, like the scripture says in Psalms, man. And the Lord is gonna be among them, leading the army, the heavenly hosts.
To render his anger with fury,
Right.
and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Yeah, the word render means to bring back. Because when he was on the earth the first time as Lord Yahweh Shai, what did our people do? The majority of our people didn't believe. They mocked, they scoffed, they scorned, they tried to delete him many times. And then when he got handed over to the Romans, our people put their hands on him, man. And then they said, we want Caesar, man. Release Barabbas, man. And let his blood be upon us and our children. So the Lord paid you back through the curses, but he's really gonna pay you back physically when he returns, man. And those that make it that far, that's who the Lord really truly hates, man.
This is the book of Revelation.
Hold on, read verse 16. Oh, you want that? Yeah, about to shut up. Yeah,
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, the 66th chapter. The 16th verse reads,
Right.
For by fire and by his sword
Right.
will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right, that word plead means to judge or to punish. It goes back to the Hebrew word shahat, which means to punish, man. So by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead or to punish all flesh, man. Because he's doing it right now with his judgments, man. You know what I'm saying? With this inflation, people getting kicked out of their house, more evictions, more spirits created for vengeance, being more active, you know. But the chariot of top judgment is going to be those missiles and the laser beams from the chariots, which you call UFOs, man.
Right? And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. The word slay goes into delete, man, in a brutal, horrific, fearful way, man. That's what the Lord is going to do when he returns, man, getting zapped the powder with that concentrated fire. That's unimaginable fire right there, man. That's fire from the heavens. No fire that you can feel on this earth right now can compare to that fire, man. Being zapped, you know what I'm saying, with that spiritual vehicle. Then you got to feel the missiles as well on top of that. That's who the Lord truly hates, man. That's who touched the Lord when he was on the scene, and that back in the reincarnation, the Lord's going to see you, man. You got it. Oh, that was it?
That was it on,
Oh,
that,
you got it.
on that Revelation.
Shot.
All right. This is the book of Revelation 21 and 1. No, you wanted 1 and 7.
1 and 7.
My bad.
Good, bro.
This is the book of Revelation 1 and 7 reads, Behold, he cometh with clouds.
Right. Up, he coming with clouds. Psalms 104 and 3. Get that right fast. He coming with clouds. Who is that he? That he is Yahweh Shai, who you hear to call Jesus Christ, man. And the clouds are the so-called UFOs, the spaceships, man, the spiritual vehicles, man, that the angels ride in. That your government just said that that's what they see and that's what's in there. It ain't no aliens, it ain't no green people with no big old black eyes with sharp teeth trying to probe your brain, man. That's not in there, man. Those are our brothers in those vehicles.
I know, I love, man.
Area 51 type shit, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I know, right? Hey, what did the NASA guy say? The old guy, he got up and said, just black.
Right. Yeah.
And then his finger was twitching. He was
Yeah,
like, very black.
right. He was like, no, this is like they're black.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
They
yeah.
was like so-called Negroes,
Yeah.
man. They're very dark skinned, you know what I mean? With afro.
Watch his finger. His finger's like twitching.
That's how you know he's telling the truth.
Right? All right, this is the book of Psalms 104 and 3 reads, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water,
That's right.
who maketh the clouds his chariot.
Right, who maketh the clouds his chariot. What's a chariot? A chariot is a vehicle. Now, angels got spiritual vehicles too. And they even is what you call so-called spaceships, man. Those are angels. Those are our brothers up in there, man. And they're going to come back from the Lord, and they're going to be very angry. The Lord going to have his heavy host by the of Michael, the archangel, the angel of war. Hey, it's gonna be bad for you people, man. You got it.
Who walketh upon the wings of the wind.
That's right. That's Revelation.
Right? This is the book of Revelation 1 and 7 reads, behold, he cometh with clouds,
Right.
and every eye shall see him.
Right. Every eye shall see him, man. You're gonna see the grand entrance or the second grand entrance of the Lord, man. Because you're gonna have your different news satellites. People across the world gonna see him. They're gonna be like, oh, so they're gonna be watching their TV. They're gonna be like, oh, snap. That's the Lord right there, man. Because there ain't gonna be no doubt that that is the Lord. How he gonna come back? He's gonna come back in a warrior style type fashion, man. Every eye gonna see the second grand entrance of the Lord.
And they also which pierced him.
Right, they also was pierced him. That goes to the reincarnation. Because the same Roman soldiers that pierced the Lord on his side, they're back today, and they're going to receive their judgment from the Lord. They're going to see the Lord, the Lord is going to see them, and the Lord's going to put the spirit in their mind to know what they did, man. And then they're going to get sad. That's it. They're going to get sad, man. As soon as the Lord put in their memory of what they did in the past, they're going to get sad. Right?
Hey, it's true. I don't know if brothers in that movie Slevin. Slevin. You seen it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Mm.
7 with a
With a slash.
slash. Yeah.
With an S, yeah. Like that. 11,
Seven, yeah.
something like that.
Well,
It's been a long time.
yeah, I know, right? Make a long story short, the kid, parents was deleted by some crime bosses,
Okay.
and at the end, everyone who had played a part in it, he came and got an individual. And so one of the hitman that actually did it,
Right.
he was on the phone in the car with a detective. He said, "Man, you gotta hear the story about this kid, blah 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 blah." And he's listening to him. He's like, in his head, like, "Yo, I was a part of that. I was a part of that hit." And so the kid is grown up now.
Yeah.
He raises him up the back seat and puts the gun to the dude's head after he told him everything he needed to know, and
Right.
he knew what time it was then.
Yep. He knew.
And the dude just blasted him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But maybe think about that with the way you put
Right.
that how shy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's been brought back in people's heads. Like, yo, you did this, you did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I said, what was that?
Exactly, man. As a matter of fact, I got a quick one right quick.
Okay.
This is Psalms 68 verse 17. It says, the chariots of the Lord are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, who you call Jesus Christ, is among them as a Shaddai in the holy place. So that's the heavenly army, man. And they gonna win flawlessly. You know how Mortal Kombat beat somebody so bad that they didn't even get to hit you, man. That's called a flawless victory. That's how that's gonna be the victory of the Lord, man. Because you ain't gonna be able to touch the Lord, man.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to touch the angels. Those are spiritual vehicles. They can morph. You know what I'm saying? They can make it look like somebody's a part of your army. They can come and start zapping you. You know what I mean? They can teleport. They can go in the water and reappear back in the air. Like, you can't mess with the Lord, man. No matter how much your fighter jets and all that technology that you got, that was given to you by the Lord, by the way, you ain't gonna be able to match the power of the Lord, man.
Right.
You gotta go.
All right. Behold, he cometh with clouds,
Right.
and every eye shall see him.
All right.
And they also which pierced him.
Yep, those Edomite soldiers. And you know what else that proves? That proves that the Edomites ain't done away with, man.
That's right.
That's what else that proves, because the ones that pierced them on the side was Edomites, man. They pierced them on the side. So the Lord says, listen, those Edomite soldiers, Roman centurions that did that to me, they're going to see me when I return. You know what I'm saying? That was thousands of years ago, man. That was over 2,000 years ago. But they're back today in their reincarnation. And they're going to come back, and the Lord come back, they're going to get zapped.
Right? And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Right? And all kindreds of the earth, meaning all the people, all the tribes of the earth, the ones that's wicked as hell, of the 2/3, and the heathen nations, and especially these evil so-called white man, they're gonna be terrified, man.
Yeah.
Now the elected nation of Israel, they're gonna be shook, but it's gonna be like a good shook though, because that means all the pain and sorrow and all the hell that we catch is over, man. And we finally get to see our Lord, man. So it's gonna be a fearful yet rejoiceful sight when the Lord returns, man, and destroy all this wickedness, man. And we hoping and pray that we be a part of the election, that we can be found worthy to be delivered.
And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Right, and the wail is a loud, piercing, horrific cry, man. You know how you watch those scary movies and then the leader or the spirit created for vengeance appear out of nowhere, and that woman starts screaming on the top of her lungs? That's gonna be these men and women, man. Everybody gonna be terrified when the Lord returns, man. Who you ignorant called Jesus Christ, who was a so-called black man? You know? He ain't coming back playing no games.
That's right. Even so, Aman.
Even so, Aman, meaning let it be, and it's gonna happen, and it's according to the scriptures. As a matter of fact, get 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, the 10th chapter, the first verse about the clouds, about how he was there back then during the time of Sinai, man. And even he was using laser beams back then, man. That's how Pharaoh's wheel got zapped because of that. So that's the so-called gigantic UFO, man. People just don't know. Yeah.
What verse?
The 10th chapter, the first verse.
Oh, you want first.
Yep.
All right, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. The first verse reads, Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant.
Which word ignorant meaning not knowing.
How that all our fathers were under the cloud.
Like how all our fathers, our forefathers, the Israelites was under the cloud, the so-called UFO, as you read in Psalms 104 and 3. Going back during the time of Egypt, man. Ancient Egypt. You got it.
And all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea.
That's right.
And did all eat the same spiritual meat.
Which was manna and quails. Going back into the history during the time of the first Exodus. Now we're waiting for the second Exodus, man. Lord's willing to be a part of that.
And did all drink the same spiritual drink,
Right.
for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them.
Yep.
And that rock was Mashiach.
Right. It was Yahweh Shai, man. So Yahweh Shai was back there. He was in that chariot, man. He was protecting us back then. But the ones of the 2/3, the Lord deleted them. And the Lord protected his elect. So the Lord did that back then. He's going to do it in these times now, but more in a horrific, fearful fashion, man. The Lord's going to show his power, man. As a matter of fact, go to Isaiah 63, first verse, Papa Shah. So you hear the God, Jesus Christ, hey, he ain't come back playing no games. That's how we ain't got to get called up. The Lord going to call us.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 53, 63.
Sorry.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 63. Number 1 reads, Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Right.
With dyed garments from Basra.
Now, Basra, you know what I'm saying, was the head capital city of Edom. All right, back then. So what's modern day Basra now? America. Babylon the Great, man. The land of great confusion. The land of great bitter confusion, man. Because what America goes back to America goes into bitterness, man. And that's what the man himself, Amerigo Vespucci, that's what he did when he came over. He brought bitterness. And guess what? He gonna have to pay for that.
Right? Right. This that is glorious in his apparel,
Right.
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, in the greatness of his strength, he's gonna come with on the fathership, man. All right. Matter of fact, after that, get sick of Ezra the 13th chapter. You know, that's the travel. That's the Lord's strength, man. The fathership, man. The biggest so-called UFO. And he's gonna come in travel. He's gonna come in style. He's gonna come back and do a whole lot of destruction, man. Right.
I that speak in righteousness,
Right.
mighty to save.
That's right. But that's what the Lord's gonna do when He returns, man. He's gonna save His elect. He's gonna save the living. What's up, bro? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Man. That's it. It's all gonna burn soon. It's all good.
So you want to
Oh,
set 13?
yeah, let me grab this right fast. It says, coming in the glory, in his glory, right? This is the book of Isaiah 47, verse 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Right, but this devil being exposed, man. All of the wickedness, or at least most of the wickedness that he's done, you know what I'm saying, that's been recorded is coming out on him, man. Now you got the tunnel diggers, they're being exposed more and more. What the hell you doing with a tunnel underneath the ground, man? You know, they doing wickedness down there, man. That's what they doing, man. But that's
Hey, I got a question for y'all right quick.
Oh,
yeah.
One of those Playboys, you have the girls.
Oh,
Jake.
yeah.
Yeah, Jake, and she was like, they took some elevator to some underground tunnel shade. It's a whole world underground there.
Wow.
Just, you know, you try to see her face. She was like scared of what she remembered. She's like, you gotta see her face change when she said, it's a whole world.
Wow.
Wickedness, bro. Yeah.
That's why all that, I ain't gonna go into it. Let me read some more of this. This is the book of Isaiah 47, verse 3.
Oh, you read with him.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. And that's happening through these whistleblowers. First and foremost, the men of the Lord, the whistleblowers through this internet, man.
Right.
Everything that the wickedness that this man did is being exposed now, man. And it reads, because we live in at the time of his downfall. It says, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance. And that's what the Lord is coming back with, man. The Lord's coming back to repay all the wickedness that the people are doing, man. That's why he says, behold, I come quickly, and my repayments with me to give every man according to his work shall be, man.
Right.
So if you're doing wickedness, the Lord's going to destroy you. If you're doing righteousness, the Lord's going to protect you and deliver you, right?
Right.
It says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right? Because when the Lord came the first time, he came in the flesh. All right, he came through the loins of Joseph, man.
That's right.
You know, Joseph had sex with Mary, they had a little Yahushua.
That's right.
That's how he came in the world the first time. So now that he finished his work, what he did concerning the prophecies about him in the Old Testament, about what he had to go through, now he's going to come at the second time and fulfill his prophecy about him being an angelic, unstoppable force, man.
Right.
He's going to come with the so-called UFO, the so-called spaceship, and they're going to come and do a whole lot of destruction, man. Because the Lord, contrary to popular belief, the Lord is angry. The Lord, Scripture says the Lord is angry with the wicked every single day, man.
That's right.
And we know we're angry if the Lord is angry. That's why they're praying for the downfall and destruction of this place to happen more and more, man. With these wicked ass people in it.
Okay. Second Ezra 13 and
Which says, let's see. Start at verse 3.
all right, and verse 3. This is the book of Second Ezra, the 13th chapter. The third verse reads,
Right.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven,
That's right. Up just like we read in Psalm 68. The scripture says the Lord's come with the thousands of his heavenly hosts, with the heavenly hosts, which are the angels, man. He says he waxed strong, man. This was a vision that Ezra saw. The same vision that the Apostle John saw, the same vision that many of the prophets see, man. You know, about how the Lord's returning, man.
And
And the prophets got sick. The prophets got fearful as hell. You know? And they're back today. Got it.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Oh, see that? Just like it says in the Revelation, the first chapter. It says, all kingdoms of the earth shall wail because of the return of the Lord, man. Well, it can call Jesus Christ because he's come back to do a whole lot of ass kicking, man. He's come back to bring a whole lot of punishment. All the wickedness going on in the planet Earth, you think the Lord is coming back to peace?
No.
Nah, the Lord's coming back for destruction. So everybody was afraid, man, because they knew they had to pay the piper. Got it.
Right? And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
Right, that goes into the laser beams for the chariots with the world you can call UFOs, man. They got burnt to a crisp because the Lord zapped them. You know, so the thousands of the heavenly hosts, they were zapping people, destroying things. You know, that's unimaginable fire right there. That's fire from the heavens. That's a concentrated fire. That's fire that you can't even conjure up in this world, man. And then you still got to do the business. You got it.
Right? And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth,
Right,
all they burned that heard his voice,
right.
like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men
Yep,
out of number.
right. That goes into the military troops, man. You know, your Air Force. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stop fighting each other during the time of the Third World War, and they're gonna try to turn the fight against the Lord, man. You know, and they think they're gonna do something with the Lord. Well, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with the Lord, man. You got it.
Right?
Ronald Reagan said that in
Oh yeah, yep.
88, I believe it was. You know, he said, well, we now put away our differences.
Yep,
We had an alien invasion.
yep.
He says, and the invasion already among us. They're speaking in code, but there is something about Royal House
Yep.
the angels.
Yep. That's right. This is true.
Right? And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men,
Yep.
out of number from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right, to subdue, which means to fight against, man. The man that came out of the sea, which the sea represents the sky. And the Lord's gonna crack them clouds, man.
Right.
It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be like a warrior type fashion, man. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says you're gonna hear the sound of the trumpet, a loud cry, battle cry. The Apostle Paul teaches that in the Thessalonians, man. As a matter of fact, after that, get 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter.
Right?
You gotta keep reading on that, man. I got you.
Right? All right. Where was I? Okay, verse 6. This is 2nd Ezra 13, and verse 6 reads, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain,
Right.
and flew upon it.
Right, that's how it was like. It was like the Lord sliced a slice out of a mountain, and he just rode upon it. He was standing upon it, man. That's how big it was. That's how big the fathership was, man. That's how glorious it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be a fearful sight, man. Something literally out of this world, literally.
But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra 13 and 7 from the top reads, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven,
Right.
and I would not.
Right. Right. That's how big it was, man. He saw the entrance of it, but he didn't see the end of it. That's how big the fathership is, man.
Verse 8 reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they all right, this is the book of Ezra, the second Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 8th verse reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight.
Hold on, go back to that part. Next to the last verse.
All right. All right, in verse 7. Or
Yeah.
in the one I was just reading?
Yeah, about yeah.
Read verse 7. All right, this is the book of second Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 7th verse from the top reads, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven,
Right.
and I could not.
Right.
Verse 8 reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him
Right.
were so afraid.
Right, which goes into those military troops, man, those armies. They were afraid when they seen the Lord, man. But like I said, this is the Heavenly Father's Son, man, coming in His glory. You know, ultimately the creator of the universe, man. Because it was Lord Yahweh Shai and the Alahayim, the angels, elect, that created everything, man.
What that general said? It was like I don't think it was a general. It was like
High-ranking military guy.
yeah, he was like that technology of the UFOs at least
Yeah.
1,000 years
Ahead of our time.
Oh,
ahead,
yeah.
ahead of our time.
Yep.
So when you see our technology, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because you know those spiritual vehicles, man, they could do things that your mind can't fathom, man.
Right? Right, and let me read from, and yet durst fight.
But yes, they durst fight though. Like the Lord did with Pharaoh in ancient Egypt, he made Pharaoh be disobedient, man, to harden his heart, meaning his mind. He could do the same thing with the military troops, man. The Lord can be like, nah, you gonna fight me. You know, you gonna fight me, man.
Right.
I'm here. You can put hell on my people, and particularly the elect. I'm here now. You know, so now you gotta fight me, man. Like that movie, The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
When Sho'nuff destroyed that pizza shop.
Yeah.
He said, now you tell that chicken head son of yours to
Right.
name the place, because now he got to fight. That's how the Lord gonna be, man. He's like, now you got to fight me now. I'm about to wreck shop. You got it.
All right. This is second Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 9th verse reads,
Right.
and lo, as he saw the balance of the multitude that came,
Yeah.
he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword.
That's right. You know, the Lord don't have to, man. The Lord was just looking at him. Look at him, man. Look at them fighters. Look at those F-150. Look at those so-called invisible vehicles that they got. Look at all the technology that they got that I gave them. They think they're gonna come and win against me. The Lord is looking at us like, nah, you don't even know. You know how that look where, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, somebody that, you know how somebody got a big mouth in the neighborhood.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? They, you know, they have, and you know they can't fight,
right.
but then they try to approach a person that can't fight. The person that can fight, I'm like, man, this dude too weak, man. He can't do nothing with me. You know, that's how the Lord's looking at the military troops. They're like, nah, you got it.
Nor any instrument of war.
Right. He didn't have to. He had to have his oaths. He didn't have to.
Right. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
Yep, the laser beam zap, eating them alive, man. Just zap, 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 zap. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that you hear in those movies, it's gonna be like that live effect, man. They're gonna be zapping them, man. It's just disintegrating them out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no planes crashing, nothing like that. No, they literally gonna be disintegrated, man.
And out of his let me read that from the top. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 10th verse reads, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire,
Right.
and out of his lips a flaming breath.
Right.
And
Right, which goes into the laser beam, so-called UFOs.
I found it. I was looking for it.
Okay.
Gone. What you saw him do with that? You know what I'm saying? I had the whole video on my page. I was looking for it on my page, but I couldn't find it.
Right.
But it showed the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It was crawling around. All of a sudden, it was this. Here you go, bro.
Can't do nothing with that, man.
right? But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire,
Right.
and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out spots and tempests.
Yeah, once again, the laser beams, man, that concentrate on fire, man. The prophet Ezra and many of the prophets saw this, man, and was scared as hell. Man, watching that video that Kabbat just showed me, man, that put fear in my heart, man. What you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? They spinning around, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They can move at an unimaginable speed, man. The speed of light. You know? And this can reappear back at the same spot. That's the power of the Lord through those so-called UFOs and spaceships, man. But our people don't fear. You're gonna learn. You got it.
And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one.
Right, and burned them up, every one. Just like we read on Luke the 12th chapter. Man, the Lord says he's coming back to bring fire on the earth. So this is biblical prophecy that's going to happen in the very near future, man. The MOTB is here, the CHIP. That's about to be mandatory very, very soon. The famine of the word is about to be locked in. It's about to come to pass. Jacob's trouble is very near. World War III is very near. And Lord Yahweh shall return is right after that. That was it on that, bro. Oh, okay.
All right. So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
See that? Nothing but dust and smell of smoke. Lord, he's going to literally turn you back to dust, man. When he zaps you to powder. That's the power of the Lord, man. You was a human being flying in those fighter jets. Now the Lord has zapped you with the so-called UFOs, the laser beams. Now you turn back into the dust and you're going back to the spirit world, man. Just like that. That's the power of the Lord, man. And the Lord said respectable in the world, so.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
He did. The nigga woman did.
I know it was. I saw it in the camera. When did you take the picture?
I kind of waved him off a little bit. He probably already got it. He had already got it before I could wave him off.
Right. Eve and Jake was recording us right there for like 5 seconds. Damn, man. They got on.
They're hearing about this word, man. They're hearing this truth. They got around to it, man.
It's all good.
What you need, man? That was all of that.
That was it. You can come up with some more.
Okay. Right. Let me get Romans 13 and 11.
All right.
Since we, you done already told them what's coming.
Yep.
All this, the nuclear missiles are coming. All right. All right. You done already brought out some scriptures on concentrated fire from those nuclear missiles. Let me get
This is the book of Romans 13 and 11.
right.
And that knowing the time.
And that knowing the time, this is the time. Not to wait on tomorrow,
Right.
or put it out for any future date. This is time right now, because we understand the time to repent and the time to pray to the Most High while we have this grace period.
Right.
This is the time. You see?
Right.
Read on, my brother.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's time to wake out of sleep, my brothers. I know we are only, prophesying to the hopefully elect. We know that 2/3 of our people are not going to hear this truth. But one thing I've noticed today, that a lot of, people passing by, they're looking on toward us. They know something is going on. They're looking at the news. They're seeing the borders are being flooded with immigrants. And they're seeing that, the president here is letting them in, you see? And they're understanding something. They said maybe those guys on the street corners might have something. They might be on to something. But read it from the top again, my brother.
Romans 13 and 11. In that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, because many of our people are still sleepwalking. It's time to wake up and hear this truth, and to pray to your power, to turn back to your power. It's time to come out of these wicked hollow houses called churches. You see, on Sunday morning worship. The Sabbath is not Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. No, Friday the Sabbath changes each month. You see, the new moon. All right,
Moon phases.
moon phases. That's right, the new moons.
My brothers don't have it. Won't have it.
Right. Get that app on your phone. All right, read it again, brother.
It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
See, we understand that a few more things got to happen before we receive that salvation, and we are the hopefully elect, hoping that we are of that number to receive that salvation. That's why we out here doing the work, prophesying, preaching to our people, and to tell it and to tell the heathen nation what their end's going to be. We're not going to hold our tongue. We're not going to spare your feelings.
That's right. This is the book of Sirach. I got one for you.
Okay, all right.
This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Make no tarrying. That means don't procrastinate.
Right.
Don't put it off tomorrow. This is the time to turn to the Lord while you have this grace period.
Right.
This is time to pray to Him. See?
Yeah, I was just going there. That's the spirit. This is it's Sirach. Yep. This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Suddenly, His wrath is going to come forth when you least expect it.
Right.
A lot of people thinking that, they got time to repent, time to come back to the Lord. They continue to put it off. They continue to ignore the prophets. They continue to come back to the Lord, to their power, you see. But time is our salvation, as we said as we read in the book of Romans,
Yep.
it's nearer than when you first believe.
All
You see,
right.
this is the time to turn back. Don't put it off. Don't rely on your securities that you've had, that the things that you've worked for throughout the years of your life. If you're of that age, you know what I'm saying? But read that again, my brother, from the top.
Sirach 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
In your security, in your comfort, in your thinking that you have, you're going to be set for the rest of your life. Those are your securities, or some of them anyway. You got your family all together. You sent your daughters or your sons through colleges. Things of that nature. Or are they out on their own? Seem to be doing well. Those are your securities. But then sudden wrath or destruction. The wrath is anger. The Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, that's his anger. He's not coming back with all love and kisses and hugs. He's coming back to do some serious destruction. And that's why we're warning our people. You heard the brother earlier today, he was just telling you all the wrath that's coming.
That's right.
This is the time to get out of that nonsense, thinking that you have the security that you always have. Okay.
It says, "And perish what? Okay. It perished in the day of vengeance."
Yeah, it perishes. It dies in the day of destruction. His vengeance is his destruction. You can't reason with a man that's already full of anger. He's ready to destroy. It's too late for that. When you had the opportunity to get right with your adversary or someone that was going to do you bodily harm, it's too late to try to get it right when he's angry to that point. Read it.
This is Ecclesiastes 9:12. For a man also knoweth not his time.
Yeah, you don't know your time.
Right.
None of us know our time. Tomorrow is not promised to us.
Right.
The time is now.
Right.
And, we don't.
Like John 6.
That's right.
Your time is up, my time is now.
That's right.
This is Ecclesiastes, Jay. This is Ecclesiastes 9:12. What do you say, brother? Yep. It says, for a man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time.
That's right. Just like as he said in the about the fishes.
Yep.
The fishes don't know that they're getting ready to get captured. The net is thrown in the sea. And then they when they started out that morning or whenever they wake up to eat or to feed and to nourish themselves or to do what they do in the sea, here comes the fisherman, throws his net in, sweeps them up on the in the net and pulls them up on the boat. They had no idea they were going to be captured. You see, and that's why we have the prophets out here. We're telling you this is the time now. This thing is time sensitive. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't wait until later. Do all you can do now to get right with the Yahweh Shema Shai, to get on his good side. And that is to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. We don't want to displease our power. That's what got us in this condition that we're in today. My brother.
It says, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Yeah, the trap falls suddenly upon us. On wicked men. 2/3 of our people. It's going to fall suddenly. When insurrection comes, you're not going to be warned about it. They're not going to, tell you, we're going to do this such and such a time, and you just be ready, and things of that nature. No, they're going to spring it on you. That's how you catch your prey. You catch your prey by surprise. You see?
I got one other one. That must be the word of the day, suddenly. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:1. What are the times and the seasons, brethren? Ye know ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
That's right. It's not going to give you any warning. It's going to come as a thief. And a thief is not going to let you know when he's going to break into your home.
Right.
He's going to case it out first.
Yep.
He's going to give you the surprise. You know. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. You already do. Yeah, he's going to give you. He's going to operate in the element surprise, stealthily. You know, not to be obvious about it. He's going to be inconspicuous about it, you know, not seen, not heard. See? Okay. Right.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety,
Right.
like they're saying now, saying everything's gonna be all right, things gonna go back to normal, blase. They got a new sticky icky
Right.
for this D Generation X that's out now. They think everything's gonna be all right, right? That's what they're saying now. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
That's right. Sudden destruction. And you know, destruction is not good. Not for the wicked. You see? It's good for the prophets because the prophets already know what's getting ready to take place.
Yep.
Because this is how we get to our salvation. Lord willing. You see? We understand this destruction. You see that's coming. Things are not as glamorous and as going all great and smooth as a lot of people, you know, want it to be or want to fool themselves to be. When destruction comes, it's going to come as a surprise. They're not going to be expecting this destruction. You see,
It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? These bad times now.
right?
These deletion for the Lord, man. It's happening suddenly upon these people.
Right.
You know, the Lord is kicking ASS out here.
That's
It
right.
says, as a woman as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right. You know, a woman can't escape the labor pains that she's going to have before the child is delivered from out of her womb. No, you can't escape that. You know, you're going to have some pains. That's the way of the law. You see, you know, and therefore, you know, you're not going to escape the destructive time that's coming. You know, we have got to go through even the elect. The elect has to go through this destruction before it receives the kingdom. You see,
bro.
All right. Shalom, bro.
Shalom, my bro.
All right.
I got one for you. This is Isaiah 58, verse 1. Cry aloud,
Oh, yeah,
spare not.
that's right. Cry loud, spare not. Don't spare anybody's feelings. We are here to prophesy. We can tell you the truth, the 100% truth. You know,
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
lift up your voice like a trumpet. You know, that's how, you know, as we already know, a trumpet is a loud sounding instrument. A person that plays a trumpet knows what he can do with it. He knows he can override any other brass section or horn section there is. That trumpet is very loud, man. It can really get up to some high notes, screeching notes. Yeah.
It says, and show my people their transgression.
Yeah, you know, we showing you that sin is transgression of the law. All right,
Yeah.
It says, in the house of Jacob their sins.
right. In the house of Jacob, there's sin. We telling our people to come out of these churches, stop worshiping these idol gods and things of that nature.
Right.
Get away from that nonsense. That's not your true power. That's not going to save you when times get rough. When you need that salvation, or deliverance from the wicked things that's coming, the oncoming destruction, you're not going to have the right name to call on to save you out of the danger that you're going to be faced with.
That's right. And it made me think about that's not there earlier in the week, where I titled Secret Lord, stop seeking other idols, whatever, gods, or whatever. That's and it made me think about the story about, when the Lord delivered Jake, he destroyed Pharaoh and all that stuff. And the golden calf wasn't there.
Right.
I just go, Jake is like beyond stupid.
Yeah.
You did not see the golden calf in the sky, marching you through the Red Sea, splitting the ocean.
Right.
But then you go, jet Aaron up and be like, make us a god,
right?
so we can get a credit to.
Right.
What?
Like the lead air, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 1 John 3 and 4. It says, whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, sin is a transgression of the law. And that's why we out here, prophesying to our people to turn back to your power. To go back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Come back to the true power. Call on the name. Learn the name. Learn his Hebrew name. The power that died for you on the cross. You see? But we know that it's only for the elect. But we understand it also too that as I said earlier, this prophesying is really time sensitive as well. We're out here doing this work, but after this work is done, we're going to understand that the destruction is going to start to happen.
I think it's okay.
All right.
Then I'll pass it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, bro. You think I gotta get some of that. This is the book of, I got one for you.
Okay.
This is Ezekiel 16 and 1. It says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, cause Jerusalem to know her abominations.
Call Jerusalem to know her sin. In so many words, Cause Jerusalem to know where she's going off. We're talking to our people right now, telling you to turn away from the false god. Turn away from the wickedness that you're doing. We're telling our people to stop going along with society, the wickedness of society, believing and thinking that everything is right because they don't pass a law about it. We understand that the most, it's a wrong thing to have your gender change and things of that nature. We're telling our people, turn away from that nonsense. All right.
Second Esdras 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people.
Right. Correct your people.
Right.
Stop allowing to be led by your woman, and you lead your woman and your family like you're supposed to. Be a man. Be a God-fearing man. Under the teachings and the statutes that the Lord has given us to live by.
Yeah.
If that you will become a real strong a God-fearing man if you turn back to your power.
If I may say, it starts in the mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
You get your mind right first, then you'll be able to do that.
Right.
Because you get your mind right when you turn back to the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, man.
That's right.
And if she don't want to get an order, nobody want to get an order, hey, you know what to do, man.
That's right.
It says, and reprove thy people, comfort them, like it comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Renounce that corruption, comfort your people, all in the world by you renewing your mind in the scriptures. It's all about getting your mind right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that way you'll be that God-fearing man that you're supposed to be. You'll get built up, and the Lord will bless you and give you more of Him, understanding of His scriptures as you do the little that you do know. Right. Sup with you. There you go, my
Got
brother.
something else, my bro?
Real fast.
Yeah.
That's how you know this word. Like, yo, how does he know what we about?
I know. Yeah.
You a Satanist. Go be in your
Yeah, go away.
Satanism. You know what I'm saying? How do you know what we about if you're not watching us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's us, you know, ISUBK, IUIC, you know what I'm saying? What if you're a Satanist, then why does it even matter to you? Hebrews 4:12.
That's right.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? That's all.
You know, man, yo.
Hey, look, that's why, that's the spirit of a woman, man.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody, I don't even know where you even came from. Ain't nobody stuck, man. But,
Say about this girl.
yeah.
Dynamite.
Yeah. This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yep. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You know, this is what the word is about. It would cut every thing that doesn't go right with it. You know, just like when we came into this truth, we had to, stand firm on what this truth represents. It represents our power. We had to, turn family members, not go along with what they want to go to those churches or to eat the abominable things that the Most High has told us not to eat. We try to be, we abide in the laws and statutes to the best of our ability,
Right.
and therefore you're gonna have to cut certain family members loose. If not all. You see, you're gonna have to turn away. You're gonna have to not hang around or deal with some of the friends that you used to deal with, because they're gonna continue on in wickedness. They're gonna continue on messing with the next man's wife. They're gonna continue on smoking, the herb or the whatever.
Yeah. This is the book of Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the divider asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. So that's what this word does, man. That's why that dude came by, you full of demons, because his word was coming out and he got cut, man.
Okay.
He don't even know that, man.
Okay.
He got cut, man. You bring it out the scriptures. The spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is up here because it's the altar of the Lord. And he talking about some get a job in hell, Satan, man. Well, Satan your ass up the street, bro. You know what I mean?
We got cameras.
We got errors.
We got cameras. We got, clothing. We do look clean.
Yeah.
When you get a job, I think have this in more than 5 jobs for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess it just I magically appeared, right?
Yeah, just magically appeared.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm good, bro. If y'all next man come up.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
good
done.
if you want.
I'll bring
I'm
it.
good though, but bring it out if you want me to bring it out.
What's that?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Come on.
What you want, brother?
What greater time would it be than to go into faith? Like we see all the things that's happening, like the brother was speaking on earlier, what I'm saying? The brother said he called it the D-Generation X. It's funny you said that because I call it the X-Pop. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
but yeah, you see that, we got the immigrants coming in, and I was watching a brother's video. He was speaking on some Hamites, what I'm saying? They was out asking different brothers some things. So we got to be circumspect in these times we in. But ultimately, what's going to get us through these times that we in is that it starts off with that foundation, man. That's having that faith. Which we know that faith, fear, trust, all these things coincide, man. All these things are vital for our walk.
11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for. So faith is the